What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome to Spit Talk. I'm your host.
Why do we always we need like a bit for the intro to kind of like we always
Yeah.
do these awkward intros and it's like we need to find a bit. You know what I'm talking about, Aaron?
I'm not as
How like
No,
prepared
I
as
I
Aaron.
I
Aaron has his
I,
outros.
I feel it when Jan talks. Some days he'll be like half a day or hello there
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Then today's a what's up. Then I'm like,
Dude,
damn,
Okay,
all
it's that
right.
episode.
hey man, it's been 2 months, I think, for me.
Yeah,
So
because you missed the last one,
give
the
me a
last
fucking
episode.
break, all right? So, hey, how's everyone doing though? Welcome to the Spit Talk
Yeah.
Shout out
podcast.
to the one viewer.
We have
Welcome.
one viewer. I'm pretty sure it's my girlfriend. Thank you. I'm hoping at least.
You
But
got the
hey,
notes? Did she ring the bell on our YouTube channel? By the way, like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. I think we're live. I think I put it live. Give me a second. Let me
Yeah,
make
I
sure.
think it is.
It says
Or
it's
it
live.
says on
Oh yeah, because
this.
of the. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. How's everyone doing though?
Oh,
It was
Anything
been
good?
good.
busy, honestly.
Hey, we want your thoughts on Ant-Man Quantumania.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you
You
said
Let's
want
get
you
into
something
want
that.
my
crazy.
thoughts?
You said something crazy like,
Oh, what do you
uh,
say?
no, not really crazy, but you said like, I prefer this over Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
Jerry.
whoa! I did not say Ragnarok.
Oh no, not Ragnarok.
Oh shoot, that
Thor,
was
Love and
Jared.
Thunder, Love and Thunder.
Dude, what's up?
He's our number one fan.
You fucker! This guy's busy. Have you seen his
He's,
videos?
he's been
Holy shit!
promoted to girlfriend now too. Now
Oh man, my bad. I didn't know it was you. I mean, now I feel kind of sad. I was kidding. Where's it
That your
at? No, I'm
girlfriend's
just
not
kidding.
watching.
She's not watching
Your
this.
sad. Your girlfriend's not watching.
Yeah, I know, dude.
yeah.
The
Well,
hell.
welcome. Yes, I
Yeah.
see your. I think I've seen your. You've been posting a lot lately, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, yeah, I've
He's
seen. Was it a couple months
he's
ago? I
in
was like, oh,
your
he's
he's in
doing
your
some stuff.
algorithm.
The
Yeah.
feeds.
He
Yeah.
man, he knows his algorithm, man.
Anyways, the hell are you asking me?
Your thoughts on
Thoughts on
Ant-Man? Because you
Ant-Man?
said
Oh,
Love and you
yeah.
prefer this over Love and Thunder. Just had to throw it out
I
there.
mean, yeah. Do you not fucking agree? I would say it's way better than Love and Thunder.
I prefer
Shoot.
like comedy over a setup movie. Because Quantumania, like I said in the review, felt like Thor 2. Like, oh shit, I did no development, no nothing.
I preferred Thor over Ant-Man. That's why.
No, for me at least, like I don't know, dude. I think I just like Jonathan Majors. Fuck, like he was super cool. As
Yeah.
Kang.
Speaking of,
I know. I mean, it's not
We'll get
really a
there,
segue.
we'll
We'll
get
get there, but you know, like I think I just liked him as Kang, even though I was hoping for more out of him. To be quite honest, seeing as he's the main
yes,
bad guy now. But for what he had, for what he did, I thought it was fine. Like I was pretty menacing for what he did.
I don't think so.
I haven't watched Ant-Man or Love and Thunder. Okay, cool,
Let's check.
bro. I need to catch up.
I think they underutilized his character.
All right, man. Shoot. Well, he's a much better villain than the guy than fucking Christian Bale. He was more utilized at least, because obviously he's not.
Oh,
he's not,
is
he's not,
that the comparison? Okay, I guess
he's
true,
obviously
yeah.
not gone. Like he's like I didn't like the way that they probably ended that thing. But I at least felt that he had a presence. That's what I think that's what I was saying. Like I don't know.
mean,
It's
but
been I
his
watched it
presence
once. I
compared
didn't.
to Christian
you know.
Bale's present isn't the same level, you know. Like
I
this
know, but
guy's
as a
this guy's gonna be the pinnacle villain for the entire Marvel universe, whereas Christian Bale was like just at that point, you know, in time.
right, but I don't know. I think it's just the fact that like I didn't like that Ant-Man didn't lose. That's the one thing I didn't like.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think me and Kyle did a good. We kind of nitpicked it, or not really nitpicked it. We kind of like.
Were you worried that
criticized
Ant-Man
it.
didn't lose? Because me and Anna were like, we had hope Ant-Man that he would have just killed someone to kind of stamp his presence. I feel like someone needed to
Kang?
die in the movie to stamp the presence. I feel like if someone
I
died in the movie,
I
it would
thought
have been
Pym was
better.
gonna die. I thought Hank Pym was gonna die, but he didn't. So I don't know if that would have done it really. I just feel like it kind of made me. I don't. I liked it enough. Like I liked it fine. It wasn't like horrible. I think the fact that like people were saying it was horrible, kind of like oh shoot, it went over my head that I stopped thinking about it. We have 5 viewers. People, whoa, hi.
Oh,
Thank you for watching. Yeah, but yeah, no, that's I thought it was fine, and I think like where the hell was my train of thought? Sorry, I got so excited by 5 viewers. What's
I
up?
know.
Right?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this organic?
Yeah,
I hope so.
I hope so. God.
Anyways,
What the hell was I saying?
how you liked Ant-Man compared to everyone shitting on it because it was a bad movie.
Yeah. So yeah,
You're
that's kind of
horrible.
why.
Yeah.
I think like I think the fact that people were saying that it was horrible, it kind of made me not think it was so bad. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's possibly. I just wanted your thoughts just to
Yeah.
see. Yeah, put it out there for the Spit Talk world, I guess.
The one thing that did make me think about like the overall Marvel universe, because wasn't Peyton Reed? Is it Peyton Reed that was doing Fantastic
Yeah.
Four, or is it someone else?
No, it was
Oh, it was John
the guy
Watts.
from Spider-Man. Yeah.
John. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Then that doesn't matter. But yeah, no, I think the fact that he went bigger, for this story, like I missed Louise, dude. I missed like
I think I said that on the like it needs Luis, man. Like there is no comedy whatsoever
yeah,
in
like
this film. It needed Luis.
the fact that they went bigger for this story. I think it was kind of a detriment to itself, probably.
Yeah. See.
Because the first two was enjoyable. I mean, I know you don't fucking like it, Kyle, but like at least it was enjoyable enough
I'm
because
not,
it changed the
I'm
story
not saying
Ant-Man itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, like weren't we talking about like that whole thing with Shang-Chi or something? Like we thought it was gonna tie into that,
But it didn't.
but it didn't.
All those big things that could have happened.
There's Elaine. Take my place for the night, Jaire. Nice seeing. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit out of practice, y'all. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's kind of it's weird.
All right, so are we done with the Ant-Man? Can we drive you to be a little bit more vocal with the next review?
Ooh,
Well,
okay,
we have to.
I mean, yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since the other one. So
I know.
We warmed him up. We warmed him up. Now he's ready to talk more about Jonathan Majors.
yeah, dude, it's my boy.
Oh.
No, but yeah, we for the most part, I mean, we are kind of a week late. Apologies for that, whoever is even watching. Now we're back to 2. But
the moment you said we were a week late,
yeah, no, we're a week late to this, obviously. But I think we could kind of go a little bit more spoilerish. I think that it gives us that benefit.
That's
at least.
Fine. I think it's fine.
But we'll kind of talk about Creed. We'll review that and see what else we can come up with, because we've been gone for a while, guys. I mean, just, let's be honest here. We haven't even talked about any episodes of The Last of Us at all on the show. I don't think so, right?
I think we did.
If you want to,
2 and 3, or
yeah, we did the first one.
There wasn't like a we should maybe.
Yeah,
this is a stretch, but okay, I'm not gonna say it because then that's committing. But anyway,
because the finale's this weekend already. So
yeah, I was about to. We can like sum it up later as a whole series. I think that would be kind of nice.
It would. But right now, yeah. Well, let's focus on Creed 3. I'm not gonna start it off. I mean,
oh yeah, I was gonna say. So like, I think Aaron,
for the person that had it on his top 1,
yes, he has give us our fresh thoughts on.
I want to see what he says about it.
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan, good job at directing, but like I said, or like I'm saying now, it's just good director. Not the strongest out of the 3, in my opinion. I watched it with my cousin, which was pretty dope because he's a big Creed fan too. So like, it was just fitting. I was like, oh shoot, let's go watch it together. And like, we kind of both agreed that like, oh yeah, it felt kind of rushed. Then I'll just go from there. Then we'll see. But kudos, I guess, to MBJ for his directorial debut, I guess.
Okay.
Thoughts?
I'm kind of. I have a similar feeling to you, but at the same time, I think this is a pretty great entry to the franchise, to be quite honest with you. And I think like the villain itself, for a Rocky villain, I mean, it's Creed now. I feel like he's one of the best ones up there. And just the fact that they tied it in to his overall story, I thought that was really great. And if I had to sum it up with probably like a couple sentences or something, like I would say it's the best thing they could do for the franchise without
Rocky
now, because now it finally feels like the main story is Creed's story,
Mhm.
and it's not
Okay.
like they're not
Okay.
backpacking off like Drago's stuff or Rocky stuff from before. It's literally
Yeah.
Creed's story now, and I really appreciated that. I thought it was good.
So let me ask you this before I get into like my view. You saying that, do you think because they built their base off of the Rocky incorporation in the beginning, that they've created fans for it to continue?
I mean, look at Aaron. I mean, Aaron wasn't he was a
Yeah,
Rocky fan, but like
I was Creed first
Okay,
over
okay, okay. All right.
Rocky.
Okay,
yeah.
So it already
you're right.
got it from the get-go.
Okay.
So
So
or
yeah,
at
I
least
think moving forward, yeah, because I think this movie even broke records. I think for the franchise itself. I don't remember. I'm not. I don't quote me on
don't
that, but
quote him.
I think I've seen that somewhere where it did good numbers for a third movie in the franchise,
Okay, I
which is
see.
pretty
Yeah.
pretty good. I mean, I would say that it's moving it forward in a good way. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, so I agree with like both of you guys. It was definitely, I mean, going into it, you were kind of, I mean, for me, I was kind of like, all right, it's still a boxing movie, but I felt like I didn't get a boxing movie, if you know what I mean. And maybe
No,
it's
I
because of the Rocky archetype, boxing story that like a lot of people, myself included, that like kind of enjoy watching these like boxing movies. But like regardless of that, I think it was still pretty good. Like it wasn't, and it was also nice to kind of see Michael MBJ's like di- directorial like view on things, and I felt like for the Creed franchise, it was a very creative movie for the Creed franchise.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, obviously that was one of the things too coming into it. Like we were curious and excited about, but obviously hesitant because it's just like his first
His first,
Yeah.
yeah.
directorial debut. But I was optimistic about it.
Yeah,
Just
it's still a story by Coogler anyways.
right,
Yeah.
and I think it's just the fact that like even someone like Stallone from back then, it's the same situation where he directed. I think he directed part two right away.
I
That was
think
his
so.
Oh
first
really?
one.
Yeah. He
Yeah, so
directed one of them, yeah.
no, he
Yeah.
directed multiple ones. I remember. I assume he directed 2, 3, 4, 6.
I know he
I
did three,
think.
right? Yeah, he did three. That's what I know.
Right. So I had that optimism going into it. And I'm pretty sure he learned some things from not just from him, but even like Kugler. And I think
Mhm.
he's been talking about it with people too about like how he's learned from Denzel,
Denzel, yeah.
stuff like that. So I thought he did really good. In terms of the boxing itself, there was some stuff he did that was pretty unique.
I think the boxing in this movie, I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but I feel like how they choreographed this boxing is way better than the past two movies.
It is
Is
less.
that arguable?
I think so because it doesn't seem as choreographed as the other two.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
the other
yeah,
two you
yeah,
could
yeah,
kind of tell.
yeah.
This one there, even though there's some stuff they do with like I don't know, like the stuff before round 12 or whatever, the
Yeah.
void, the
I just
anime
enjoy
looking stuff.
Jonathan Majors doing this all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
this is how he would block all the shots. It's like two hands instead of
Mhm.
just guarding. He's like,
I know.
so I thought that was
Um,
cool.
no, yeah, I'm on the same boat though. I think I kind of agree with you. Even though like they did some more creative things with the boxing, it does feel a little more real in terms of the fights.
Mm.
Aaron.
And what do you think?
Yeah, I think like, not that I'm saying I'm one that's been behind the camera, but like just shooting creatively, like I guess I see where MBJ was trying to go for of like I need to make it be different. Like that's what he said in like previous interviews. And I guess that was a different take on the boxing realm where it feels very POV, especially from the first fight. Um where you get that like slow motion thought. I was like, whoa, I've never seen that like in a boxing movie. That's like something you would see at like maybe in like 300 or something or something else, but like putting it in a boxing realm where they enter, I guess, like that zone where they can see things. Because for like if we're just strictly talking on the fighting, I thought, yeah, you like you guys said, it wasn't the most choreographed one, but the way how they shot it was pretty interesting. How they portray boxers in the ring, because especially that slow motion, like, oh, checkmate moment, right?
Yeah,
That they keep talking about, that
yeah.
checkmate moment. I thought it was cool because every time Rocky in 1 and 2 that he was outside of the ring, he kept saying now, now, now. Like that's when to hit him. Like
Mhm.
they have
It
like
was like the
this.
little signal.
Yeah, that's it. Like, how does he know it? And he's out of the ring, but Creed is inside the ring. Like, I think Creed reached that level where he knows,
Like
like
Yeah.
he
that.
knew what to pay attention to,
Yeah,
and
so
then like
like
put it
he
on the
reached
screen.
like a high, like he has high experience points. So I liked how that aspect was
Interesting.
there. So I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty
But
much a vet at that point. Yeah.
exactly, yeah. So
Yeah. And
I like
yeah,
that feeling.
I do. I like that. I like that contrast too with like now that he's a vet and then all of a sudden Dame comes out who's been in prison for like what 18 years for that long,
Yeah,
someone who needs to catch up because I get that feeling of that guy like pretty much losing. I mean, I'm not saying I was in that same position, but like just the the feeling of like
Oh Jesus,
someone
you've been in jail
like
for the past
being
18 years,
behind, like
like
being
of
behind and
being
stuff.
behind and needing to
Yeah,
catch up,
Yeah.
especially as you're approaching that age, and he's older than Adonis.
yeah,
So
he
that
is.
that tension with him, and you can kind of understand his motivations. Like, dude, what the fuck? I need to get this going now. Um, it really hit a lot. I mean, and the fact that like it was tied back to them being like almost like brothers in the beginning. I thought it made everything really personal, and it was pretty cool to see, honestly.
I had
Yeah,
like a
and
small.
mhm.
Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
I guess just to build off of what Jan says is like, even though I did say it wasn't the strongest Creed movie, but it had a stronger story with Adonis himself, if that makes sense. Like, because of like that personal relationship he does have with Damien,
Yeah,
and like the
I see that.
stakes are higher. So it was more of an Adonis Damien story rather than like a full on Creed, which, like if we think Creed, I think boxing right away, but it was
Yeah,
Adonis Damien, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Focus story. So yeah, I
yeah,
really did enjoy that aspect of
yeah. I mean, as much
that
as like
dramatic.
um Creed and like Dame's story, I would. Did you guys feel like it was rushed? Yeah, right. A
We
little
can
bit.
talk about that. Yeah,
Oh,
that,
but like,
that that was
look,
my
to
that was
say,
my niche with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
to say that like it was definitely like to say it was rushed because like I wish they incorporated a little bit. They took the story a little slower with the build up with between Creed and Dame. Like I just wish there was like a little bit more interactions with them to like help build the final moments of the movie. So
Yeah, I think I think there is some of that hanging there. I thought I was fine. For some reason, I think I was fine with it.
mhm.
I can kind of harken it back to Rocky Four a little bit. Like if you
Mhm.
think about it, Rocky Four was similar in terms of what happened. Like he didn't actually fight the guy until the very end, and all of that stuff just it was like everything just kind of built up on its own, and it was fine for what it
Yeah.
was. So I was kind
I
of
mean,
used to it in a way.
the, coming into the second act, like
Yeah,
like L after L after L, I was like, whoa, like you did this in 10 minutes, and I was like, this is crazy. So
yeah.
then like
I think I don't know. I think I'm just I do agree with you though, but I think I did just enjoy the story of him of for Adonis, like him trying to prove to himself because like the first couple of movies it's trying to prove to himself that he's worthy of the Creed name or he's worthy of a little bit of that imposter syndrome in the second one or whatever. It's basically him proving that he's a Creed type thing. I think the story here was like him proving that he deserves the life that he had no matter what happened in the past kind of thing, and I thought that was pretty cool. Having Dame be like the catalyst for that or like the symbol for that,
Hmm.
him trying to make amends with it even though obviously yeah he didn't do anything, he was a kid, like what do you expect really, but
Yeah.
the fact that it was hanging over his head and it was like a symbol for him, um like what's her face was saying, I forgot her name already, Tess Thompson, what she was
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, like go fight for this. Like you know you deserve this life, so fight
mhm,
for it. Like
yeah.
I thought that was
Mhm.
pretty cool. So
Yeah. So speaking on that, like the relationship they had, like it's very obviously, like you can tell it grew from 1 to 3, but
yeah,
the thing that everyone kept talking about, the elephant that's not in the room, is Rocky not being there.
right,
Yeah, Rocky was the emotional, like the emotional handle, I guess, in a sense, for Adonis. But since he wasn't in the room anymore, wasn't in the picture, he like Tessa's character really called him out. He's like,
Mhm,
how come you don't
yeah,
want to talk? Like,
yeah.
how come you don't want to talk about it? Like, he only talks about all these things with
To
Creed
Rock.
or with Rocky,
Yeah.
but every time it's with Tessa, it's like, how come you don't want to talk about these things?
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I like from I guess a counseling perspective, like that's interesting how they touched up on it because like in his eyes he rather ignore and like like keep it within rather
Yeah.
than like
That
saying
that
it out
that's a crazy character
because
analysis. Come to
yeah
think of
because
it, I
because
was
in
like,
one
wow,
and
that
yeah
totally
because
makes sense.
yeah because 1 and 2 he just wanted to fight like he never like if you think about it all the
Yeah.
drama in 1 and 2 was like him hiding with it and Tessa always had an open hand or open heart like
Mhm.
tell me about it but he's like no I'm not going to tell you about it like
Yeah.
you know so that's why I was like wow this is pretty different for Adonis himself like take out Rocky his emotional handle then like can't do anything like
Yeah.
he had to rediscover himself in a sense so
Yeah.
I like that aspect. Are you frozen, John? Yeah, you're frozen.
Oh no, he's frozen.
I was like, damn, he's staring at
Oh
me
no.
really hard. Okay, he's back.
Okay, yeah. Now he's back.
I was like, damn, dude, John's really
No, I've been
like
having
staring at
problems
me
all night.
hard.
I've been having
Yeah.
problems all night. I know. I was like, fucking hell, bro. No, but yeah. Anyways, what the hell were you saying?
Oh, you didn't hear what I was saying?
You didn't
Oh,
hear
No, I
I
it?
didn't
was
hear.
just
Really?
oh,
I
Oh,
didn't hear
you like
shit.
completely froze. Damn.
I froze for
mm.
a while, dude. I was trying to
No,
get it back.
Well,
I was just
you can watch the
basically
rebroadcast.
saying how like yeah, I was basically saying how like Tessa opened up to become the emotional that to
Coach.
handle yeah the emotional for Creed rather than Rocky himself. So it was a
Mm.
different aspect. But yeah, you can hear whatever all I said like under it again.
Yeah. There,
So
there,
I
there were
guess.
moments though. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was
Tell.
gonna go into like. I mean, now we can kind of, I guess, watching a little segue or not segue. I guess backward segue. Jonathan Majors and how he did. Just knowing that like we watched Ant-Man, he was in it, and then watching this, and like kind of just viewing him as an actor. Like, what do you guys think, and what do you guys want to expect, or
Damn. So like in Kang, or when he was playing Kang, I was like,
yeah.
damn, he's throwing Damien punches when he was beating up Ant-Man. That was my first initial. Like, damn, he's throwing Damien punches. But anyways, yeah, Damien. I liked his character. Um, over yeah like I don't know like I have my own theory on how I would have done or like I would have done it differently with this movie with
Mhm.
Damien.
Okay.
But I liked his character and I do hope we see him more like even though where
I
they
feel like
put
we
him
will.
yeah like where they put it where they put the age I guess for both these characters it sucks but
Mm.
I just hope you can build off of it
Right. I I really like the guy. I think he reminds me of like he reminds me of Tom Hardy in a way. Just the fact that
Mm.
he has this rough exterior about him, but at the same time he knows how to convey um the emotion. Like inside, you could tell this guy's hurt. Inside, you could tell he's kind of like I don't want to say a little boy, but you could tell that he's kind of like fragile inside, even though he has that rough exterior around him. And he reminded me of Mike Tyson in a way. I think that's what they were going for. I don't know, but
Mm.
he had a commanding presence, and I thought he was really good.
Mm.
So yeah, I can't wait to see more of him. I don't know what they're doing. Like I think they're trying to do a franchise or like a spin-offs or whatever.
There was an article I read. They were like, the new trio in Hollywood is Coogler, MVJ, uh
Jonathan
Majors.
Majors.
yeah. And I was like, interesting. Just like I think at this point Hollywood's just building like trios of a pair of actor and a director, and they just push out movies.
I
Like
know.
once
I
you
If it
can't
find
wait.
that
works
little chemistry, like
yeah if
you can kind of
cannot
build a
yeah
following regardless
Mhm.
of what the movie is. It's because people are paying attention to the actors and the director. So it's kind of nice to see.
You know what
Yeah,
I thought about when I was watching Damien? I thought of Damien as Killmonger.
Mm.
The
the,
reason the
the
reason
reversal.
why no the reason why is that scene where the mom kept the letters is the
Yeah.
same as when King T'Chaka didn't bring the boy home to Wakanda. So that's why his rage, like when I was watching, I was like, hey, let's say his rage is basically the same as Killmonger, where you took away all of like the things he loved, which was again like Adonis's creed, like writing back or something. You took
Yeah.
all that he's loving, now he's just portraying it out. So while I was watching again, Damien was Killmonger. That
That's
I don't know. I
like
was just
the
like, wow, that's
layering behind
crazy.
all of this. It's like you can like stack like it's pretty crazy how like there's these parallels between like them as actors, and like just in general. Like
Yeah,
he's
Jan's
frozen.
frozen again. I was like, he's really thinking hard again.
Yeah, he's like, I was like, ah.
Nah, but yeah, for some reason, like I love Damien, and hopefully Jan can jump on when he does jump on. Um, I'll just talk about it now as the age thing. I didn't like the age where they're at. Uh,
I mean, how
because
old? So like, what he was like when they were? It was like maybe 7 year difference. Was it?
about I think so.
Yeah,
I want to
7, 6.
say last time I remember I think he said 38. Like he's 38 and
Yeah,
like
but then so
Adonis
he's
was like
38. But
30
then where
something.
does that put Creed at?
I don't know. Let's just
Like
say like
31,
35.
32, 30. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just say that. Like,
Uh,
but that's I think that's the thing that bothered me was that age. Like
mm,
you have there to me, I feel like they're still fresh. Like they're still like
yeah.
even though in this movie they're considered veterans,
Yeah.
right? Or at least for Adonis's Creed's sake. And like well, both of them are old because like even in the other fighters were calling him old. Like, come on, grandpa. Like,
Yeah.
remember that? Yeah, like I hate that. Like they were old because I'm like, damn, are they just gonna be one and done after this movie? You
Yeah.
know, because
I
you
was like,
have
oh,
that
you can kind of
status.
scrap it.
You have that status of being old. Like you
Yeah.
know, like and if you're a sports guy, you know you're not gonna get more minutes or whatever, right? It's just like
Yeah.
or you all of us can be LeBron James. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that was a
Welcome
whole.
back.
Bruh.
Are you good now?
I think so. I hope so. Fucking
Okay.
hope so. God.
Anyways, what
Yeah.
Aaron was saying, how
I'm
the
going
being
into
old.
the like being. I don't like how in this movie they were old. So not that I like. I don't want to say I'm bashing on it, but that was like my critique is I hate how there's old. They're old, and they want to do more movies. Like you should have kept them, I guess, a little bit younger. Like I like the aspect of running out of time thing, but it makes it seem like it's a zero. It's a 50-50 thing. That's like
Well,
you know
the thing is,
for
I don't.
Damien's character.
It's not like he made them 45 or something. They're still in their 30s.
Yeah,
It's
I
just that
know,
it's
but like
boxing.
they made it seem like they were old. Like the whole movie, like they kept calling out. You got a retired Creed, and you got the
Yeah. Yeah.
Damien's fighter. Like even the announcer's like, oh yeah, he's a like a golden glove at when he was young, but now he's entering the ring at such an old age. Like they just made that very prominent in the movie, which I hated. I was like, why? Like
Yeah.
because
No,
as a sports
it's
fan, like old means like
you're
you're
kind
on
of
your
done.
last leg
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
thing.
it's funny too, because like I mean, for the most part, they've managed to create a story and disregard boxing rules in general, or like the reality of like boxing. Not that like old people. I mean, like you got like Mayweather too. That's like he's old, but like he's still up there. So maybe that's what they were trying to like build at of like, hey, like like age is still a thing, but like when it comes to boxing, it's really just it's boxing. So
But
To be fair, Rocky was boxing way into his 50s and 60s. They didn't do that story until he was way up there. I think they just wanted to tell this for this story. It's because he wanted to be out. Like if it felt like he accomplished everything that he wanted to. It's not they weren't saying that he was old. They were just saying, he was even saying it like, yeah, I left boxing on my own terms. Like, but
mm,
boxing didn't leave me. He's not saying that
yeah.
he's leaving because he's too old for it now. He accomplished what he wanted. Like he had that
Mm,
life that he wanted. He had the daughter now, obviously, and that's why Damien was saying that, dude, you're getting soft, man. Like it's like, hey, man, I'm not. I did this for me. I'm leaving because of this, and now the reason why he came back is to prove to himself, like, hey, I deserve this fucking life. I'm gonna take it back because you're trying to take it from me, kind of thing. So I thought
mm,
that was fine for what they were doing. It didn't bother me too much, especially with the fact that Rocky was like 60 fucking boxing, and Rocky Balboa. Granted, that was the story for it, but and as far as the boxing rules, I do agree with you. It is a little weird. Like this motherfucker gets a title shot right away, but at the same time, you could kind of disregard
They
it
had no
because
way of. They had no way of
right,
doing it. No, because like it's funny because they're like, everyone aside from Felix is trash, and then you got
right.
Jogo being. Oh, you know what bugged me the most was that little tidbit of like the picture
What picture?
of how Dame and Jogo were like in jail together.
What? Jogo?
No,
Or
they
what?
weren't
Not
in
Jogo.
jail. It was like his
Yeah,
Oh,
friend.
the guy that
yeah,
hit up.
his friend. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, like, and then how like, oh, like, did he play me like, like ever since kind of thing.
he did.
So no, yeah, I know. It was just kind of like it caught me off guard to just interject that because I felt like it wasn't. It was like a conflict that you wanted. It was like a conflict, but it wasn't necessary between them. If that makes sense.
Um,
Like I feel like I didn't need to know that. Like it wouldn't have changed if I found out that like he
I
had
think
planned it way before. Because I feel like that part of that story doesn't really matter.
I think it was in a way because it kind
It
of showed
yeah,
that
it
Dame
did. Yeah.
was angry and that he was even saying like, "Dude, you fucking abandoned me, bro.
So was it
You
just to
can't say
build the
anything."
resentment and like the
Yeah,
I
he was
guess.
saying you abandoned me. Like he was saying that to him at the
Yeah.
beach. So like it's not like he just all of a sudden wanted to do that because he was getting desperate. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he was already he had this thing
No,
in his heart like he's
yeah.
saying like, yeah, you fucking run away and then you abandon me. You don't even write back to me, kind of thing.
Well,
So obviously he was
the
pissed
letters.
off.
I think the letters were just fine. I think
Yeah,
him not writing back because of the letters and the mom keeping the letters. That's fine. What I'm saying is like the picture in the letters wasn't really
No, I
anything, even
think
though it felt like it should have been. But
it
I
is.
don't know.
I to me it was something because you kind of understood Damien on where he's coming from, where he needs to have a title run now. So the only way to do that is if I disrupt this Drago fight, this Drago
Yeah.
and
yeah.
that.
It
So it
basically held
needed to
him
happen.
responsible. Like he's
Yeah,
the one
Yeah.
obviously doing it. That's why he was saying like, "Yo, you fucking playing me? What the hell is this?" And he was obviously confirming it to him like, "Well, bro, you think you're mad now? Like, think about like
Yeah. Okay. I
you
guess.
taking
Yeah.
over my fucking
yeah.
life
So
or whatever."
it needed it to
So
happen.
Okay. I
yeah, I
put
thought
it
it was
that
good.
way. Then I agree.
Right. Um, and yeah, like the whole boxing rules thing. I think I was gonna say, they did it to Rocky in the first one. Then, so it's something that I'm like, you know what, whatever.
Real
Like,
boxing and movie boxing are
go
totally
ahead.
different.
The way, and he even challenged him, like, bro, I challenge you for the, like, what the fuck is this? It's saying WWE, man. Like, come on,
Yeah.
but whatever. It was fine for what it was. It's like, yo, run it. I thought
I
it was
like
cool.
that. I like that.
I
I
thought it was
like
cool.
you know they were boys. Like at the
Yeah,
end of the day, like I told my cousin like dude, at the end of the day they're just boys, man. You
Boys
know.
will be. Yeah. Boys.
just
Yeah,
pissed
just
off
let
and
them fight. Yeah, let them fight it
let him
out.
have at
Then
it
then they're gonna be back to normal.
Yeah.
Boys being
for real.
boys.
I
I like
know,
that.
dude. I don't know. Like, that whole build up with their fight. Yeah, like, I do agree that they probably could have done a little more with it, but I was honestly I was fine with it with just the way that they were because of I think it's really it's really like what the hell's the word I'm looking for? It's really because of the actors. Like it's because
Oh
of
no. Yeah. Oh
how
yeah.
Michael
It's
B.
just
Jordan and
you
Jonathan
can
Majors is, and you can tell they're boys. And even in real life, they're probably boys now. Like
the chemistry.
yeah,
The
definitely.
chemistry is there.
So I thought it
Yeah.
was fine. And yeah, I don't know what else can we really say.
I mean,
Rocky missing does you do feel it in some instances because like
really?
especially when the mom dies, like what the fuck, Rocky, you're not gonna show up when the mom fucking dies? What's wrong with you? When Marion,
I, okay, now that you bring it up, like, okay, that makes sense. But for me, like, I didn't watching the movie. I was like, I wasn't really like,
well,
oh,
yeah,
where's the
but the thing
Rocky
is,
moment?
he knows
I
her.
didn't
It's
feel
like
like it
for
needed a
me, it was
Rocky
like he
moment.
knows her, so I'm like, at least show up for
Yeah.
the fucking funeral,
Nah,
asshole.
nah, nah.
No, but like it was
Rocky in real
fine.
life was like, I'm done. No more.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a shame. I think MBJ was hoping that he would come back, but obviously with the whole thing with him and the producer or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever gonna be back. That's just the sad part about it.
Yeah.
So
I think well, I got like two things to say. So I think the placement of the mom dying would have impacted the movie more if it was in the middle between him training for the Damien fight.
Oh, like
because
a good transition to like
yeah,
yeah,
because
okay. That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
liked how Creed won when Rocky had cancer, and that was between his main fight.
Yeah.
So I liked how that aspect kind of made it feel
Yeah,
like,
there
oh
was
man,
like
there's
a
a bump in the road. There's a bump in the
yeah.
road,
The transition
but
to like when he was really frustrated to he needs to wake up and be the do you know that part? Do you remember that part? Where he was like down and then he was like thinking and then like all of a sudden he like trained way better.
oh yeah, but
You're
that
saying
was
like
like
insert the mom's death like in between that to just kind of make it smooth.
no, I just feel like it would have been more like dramatic, like put a halt on his like training in a sense.
Okay.
Because I don't know, that was my favorite part in Creed 1 where like he literally had to stop training for a bit, but he still like overcame. But this one,
Okay.
knowing that he was a vet, like oh, he can go back like easy, like it's just like riding a bike for
Yeah.
him. So I imagine putting a little stop to that.
Okay.
So which
Okay.
leads me to my other point where I feel like in my dream scenario, I wanted Damien to win.
Interesting.
I would have forced it to go to a Creed 4.
I'll be back.
Just
Hold on.
yeah, no worries.
Okay.
But I would have forced it to a Creed 4 where it's a rematch between Adonis and Damien.
I think he just yeah
Just so you can build off
yeah.
of Damien's character more.
That's what I was
That
saying.
was
I think
my
yeah. I think I get your reasoning for it about like wanting to kind of extend this story because of what we're getting and it's really good. Is that it? Because of the Damien thing. I was honestly fine with it. I think it's just the fact that like we still have that one story. I don't want it to feel like a build up to another one. Um, in terms of because like I said, we were telling the story of Creed fighting for it, like not his life, but he's fighting to prove that he deserves what he has. Um, and within the contained story, I thought it was fine. You know,
yeah,
like
but imagine that like just imagine, right? Like he loses, then like Damien takes over, then like just like how he had in Creed 2, like he has PTSD, or like in the like in Creed 3, like he basically is like I he doesn't go all out because he knows in his heart like that's his friend, like and he
mm,
just chose not to like go all out, right? Then like in Creed 4, the setup is like all the media like saying, "Oh, you're a fraud, like you suck, like you call yourself a like." Imagine that all that build up, like and like whatever he did in Creed 3 will all go into Creed 4, like emotionally with Tessa Thompson and him. Like imagine that in Creed 4. So like imagine Creed 3 just being the holdback, like he's holding back the whole time because it's
With
his boy.
but the thing
with
is,
what you were saying, where you just kind of like, because like that's how they kind of do it in real life with like these, they're like triple, um,
I
the
just think
rematches. You know
I
what I
just
mean?
think
Like,
Damien's a cool character, and I was like, damn, I want more of him.
I don't know.
yeah,
I
because
think
like they can
yeah,
do like the pinnacle, like, oh, this was such a great fight, and then they're like, oh, rematch, and then build a third one to see who really is better, kind of thing. So
I don't know. It's too close to Rocky 2 for me, the way you're explaining it. Because that's the
Yeah,
same thing that happened in Rocky 2, isn't it? Like he obviously Rocky didn't win, but it's kind of Creed's thing where he's saying like, "Fuck you! Like I still need to beat you. I'm still better. Like I didn't
no,
knock you
no,
out, but I could
it's
still."
I'm not going for like Creed's like that, like because in Creed 2 or in sorry Rocky 2, like Creed was mad that he could have lost to Rocky, right? But in this one, it's more like the outside factors are pressuring him that like he could have done more, so it's like a psychological fight for him to do better. That was my pitch of like if it was a Creed 4, like if he lost in this Creed.
I
If that
think
makes sense. So Creed 3 is like he holds back from fighting Damon because he knows like he knows what he did wrong. Like he left his friend and like like it just imagine him 12th round he just straight up loses, right? But then in Creed 4 now all the media is focused on Creed, like how he was a badass champion, and all of a sudden like the media is getting to him. He's having all this emotional thing, and Damien is like on rule and being the antsy that the antsy guy that he is, like showboating and whatnot. Like it just builds and builds and builds. Then he releases all his anger. Then he gets the eye of the tiger, man. Creed 4.
Aaron, just
Shit,
just help co-direct Creed 4 now.
dude. That would have been badass.
You already had
to
it
me.
planned out.
But
You already had, just write it
but
down and be like, "Hey,
that's
MBJ, just
that's
tweet at him and be like, I got your Creed 4 right here."
but that's fair to say that it is very similar to Rocky 2. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I just liked Rocky 1 and 2, like cool
I think
Creed 3 and
yeah.
4.
No, well, not even just Rocky 2. I think Creed 2 even kind of is similar. I mean, he didn't throw the fight, like he didn't stop because, like he didn't like he felt sorry for him, but he lost in the second one and he lost his confidence and he lost all that in the end until he had to fight back for it and prove to himself that yeah, he's a Creed. Like,
Yeah.
like
Maybe I just prefer Creed as an underdog than a vet.
I mean, yeah,
than a
I guess.
champion, right? Like
I
I love
guess,
Creed
yeah.
as an underdog.
But yeah, no, I think yeah, I get what you're saying though, but I think it's just a little similar to what they already did with like the other ones. But I definitely get it.
Question, I guess.
It's
Who
still
would you want to see him fight next?
I don't know. I'm just glad it wasn't Clubber Lang's fucking son in this one. Thank God. I thought they were gonna do that shit. I remember we were talking about it like for a while.
And he did look like Clubber Lang, Jonathan
Fuck no.
Majors.
I don't know.
I don't know what he has, but he said he's gonna do more. And I'm like, shit. If you can, I guess just make sure it's good.
I feel like they'll come up with something. I think the fact that it's Creed's story now, like the fact
Yeah.
that they're focusing on
You
Creed
have more
as
flexibility.
the character, yeah, they could do a little more with it instead of like just being like new Rocky villains flavor of the week kind of thing. So
It's all his juvie buddies that come out from the all these juvie buddies that want to fight him now.
All the Xbox.
Like, remember that time you
the-
beat me up?
There's like a queue in prison and be like, oh, who's gonna
Yeah.
fight Creed next? You're like, your turn to get out.
fucking Leon all of
It's
a
like
sudden
you can't escape my path. Oh, dude, if Leo comes back, holy
Leon
shit.
all of a sudden was like, yo, I'm a boxer, bitch. And then he starts fucking
Dude, that's badass. You
If it
you
would be left,
humiliated
that
me.
would have been.
Whoa,
would
make
be
Leo come
crazy.
back.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm
but
not scared.
Yeah.
training montage wise, which is, I still think the second one's the better
Two
one.
is still
Second-
better.
Creed,
one's the
Creed
best.
2's on it.
Two-
Yeah, that's still the
Two
best
is
one.
undoubtedly the best one.
The fact that he was training his fucking neck, boys. You see that? He's training his fucking neck, dude.
It was the speed. The speed.
And
I like,
guy was
I
in
like
this,
that
I
one.
think.
No,
Wasn't
yeah,
he?
he was in he was in this one, but like it was
Yeah.
it was better done in Creed 2 for some reason.
You talking about the
Would you
speed
prefer that
one.
over him pulling a jet?
It was
That
a
was-
small jet.
Like I popped up and then I was like, why?
hey man, Rocky was pulling a sled, wasn't he? So
yeah, I know,
Jet's
but like
actually step up.
the comparison, like
Yeah.
come on, like
I think,
really, I'm this rich, I can pull a jet,
Hmm.
So I don't know.
What'd you guys think of the? Well, if you watched Jan, like, what'd you think of the anime references that he put in? Oh, you
Went over
didn't
my
care?
head.
Oh, okay, cool.
Went over my head. I don't
Double
know.
punch. The double punch.
No, oh, so like yeah, it was like
You didn't like the double
didn't, like,
punch?
doesn't so in Dragon Ball doesn't like Vegeta block like this too?
Okay, I didn't think they would go that far, but
Oh,
the
okay.
double
It was
punch was
some- it was
one,
something I was like-
and the punch to the gut was like anime references,
What double punch? The one at the end where he
where they both like punched each other.
the
Ah.
like the double almost double
Like,
knife.
before
What'd you
round
think
12,
of it?
before round
Yeah, what'd
12.
you think of it?
I thought it was fine. Like I said, it's like he's because I get he's an anime fan, but like a lot of that stuff goes over my head. Like I don't know what he's referencing, obviously. But I thought it looked cool. I thought like
Yeah,
he was trying to do something
Aaron, I
unique.
have a question for you.
for-
I mean,
you know.
Aaron, you know like a little bit of Naruto, right?
yeah.
Do
The
you,
Void
do you
was
kind of feel
basically-
the Naruto Sasuke like like
No, the
That's how
void
they-
the void was basically Kakashi and what's his face, the
Minato.
other guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the
Minato.
void basically.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
so.
I didn't like how it went CGI, but it's
Oh.
alright.
Oh,
Yeah,
the whole prison and shit.
I hated that. I was like, ugh. But okay,
He's getting
We're
beat
going
up on
there.
the corner, but it's the bed that they got beat up on. And I was like, I appreciate it, but like, it's okay if I didn't like. I understand it, you know.
It was
Yeah,
fine.
It was fine. Yeah, it was fine.
It did run a little long from what
yeah,
I
for the
thought.
void.
And then
Yeah,
all of a
Yeah.
sudden it was round two. I was like, what the fuck? I kind of
yeah.
miss
See, I
traditional.
hated that. That was the
Um,
one thing I hated. Is like I like that when they talk between the rounds and like the things are going on in their head, but they
Oh
yeah,
made
yeah.
that void thing like one round, which equals 11
11
rounds.
fucking rounds, dude,
One
or like
round in the
10 or
void equals
whatever.
11
Didn't
rounds
they
in the
stop
void.
after round 3?
No, it was like round two, and then they went, probably,
Yeah, it was
actually, yeah.
round 3.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, it's like 3 to 11. It's
And
just the
then
whole fucking thing. Them in the
void.
fucking bed, and
I
I mean,
hate like
I could feel the. I guess he was trying to do something a little more visual. I guess with
yes, which I
them
respect.
letting out their frustrations at each other, kind of thing. I thought it was fine, but I do appreciate a little more traditional stuff, like from.
Oh, he froze out. But yes,
Oh
he does
no.
prefer traditional stuff. But yeah. Man. Jan, come back, please.
He'll be back.
No, but what do you think of the punch to the gut? I really liked those shots for some reason. Like
What
the
do you mean?
punch
Like
to the gut when Damien
aside from the
punched
highlight one?
that one, and like when he punched the first guy. I think
T-Rex?
those were the one where he did the slow mo to the punch to the rib. Like those
Oh
were my
yeah, yeah, yeah.
those
Those,
are
I
my
mean,
two
those were
favorite punches.
intentionally like, yeah, yeah. Those were good shots. Yeah.
I love those shots
Yeah.
from like a video perspective or videographer perspective. I
Dude,
really
but like also like, man, they were like hitting each other really hard.
yeah.
I was like, there's like you'd hear the sound, but like you see them, and it's like either they're really like absorbing it, or this is just unrealistic.
No,
So
it's
I felt
crazy
like,
because yeah, there it's crazy because I think in interviews, if you notice, most of the fights were slow mo,
yeah,
and Michael B said like, "Oh yeah, so it's harder when we're choreographing our fights. It's harder to fake a slow mo punch. So that means you really have to take the punch. So all those
mm.
slow mos, I'm thinking like those were real punches taken
Oh, probably.
to not fake it because of
Yeah,
course
yeah.
you can
Because
catch the
you can't
fakeness
just
on
like
the
pause it and then make it like cut
look
to the
real. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So I was like,
So
damn. So imagine all those people that took real ass punches.
and
But
they were built for it. They're not like putting 100% behind the punch, but like you can definitely throw a decent punch, like, and the guy won't like, just
yeah,
drop. But
for sure.
uh,
But yeah, that's my thoughts. I guess we'll wrap it up here.
to
I
wrap it up,
want Jan to
because
come back.
Jan decided to leave early, but no, he's suffering technical issues. But is there anything else you want to bring up, Aaron? Any other?
I know we
Uh,
just talked about well, we didn't rate it, but we'll rate when Jan comes back. But I know we
oh yeah,
just talked about how like March is pretty stacked.
oh yeah.
How's the Oscar watching? I know Oscar's like tomorrow, the 12th.
Oh, I have not been. I've been busy, so I haven't been able to watch anything really. So
But you
yeah,
watched
like
most of it though, right?
I think
Because I remember
so.
you watched The Fableman, I think.
Yeah,
You
the
watched
Fableman. Um,
obviously everything, Top Gun, whatever else, The
yeah,
Whale.
Quiet Elvis, Fableman, Banshee.
Oh, how was
Heard women
Banshee?
talking is good, huh?
How was Banshee? There's a lot of
It
talking.
was definitely interesting. Um, man, did you guys watch? You didn't watch Lighthouse, right? Because it had like Lighthouse vibes,
Oh, where
like
it's
a little
is it
bit.
a lot of dialogue?
Yeah, it's a lot of dialogue.
I hate when Oscars have a lot of dialogue because like The Whale was a lot of dialogue, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
good.
yeah. So,
Mm.
I mean, I wouldn't compare it to Lighthouse, but it's definitely a dialogue heavy, because like you're really just they're really immersed, and they were really immersed in the storytelling of the myth. So
Yeah.
it was definitely
No,
good.
that's the like if we're going off this tangent, like I really do enjoy Oscar movies because of that tangent or
Mhm.
because of how like you're just like a lot of dialogue, but you're so into the story, like what's gonna unfold.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
Like
you get
like the
lost.
whale, like literally the whale doesn't have a lot of action scenes, but it's just straight up dialogue. But you're like,
Yeah,
Fuck.
they shot the whole thing in the room, right? Like it's
Yeah,
like,
like fuck.
and
I feel
then
so bad for this character.
yeah. So
I hope he wins though. Any predictions? You have any prediction?
I mean, I just
Everything? Are
hope
you still gonna go everything?
everything everywhere all at once gets something, you know?
Oh, I hope he does. They don't get best picture though.
I mean, wait, so who are you going for best picture?
Let me look at the
If I were to
list
go
one more time. I'll go Top Gun.
yeah, I was gonna okay,
Okay.
like I can give Top Gun best picture.
That's the like Top Gun just because it's a blockbuster slash it did something where it got new people in.
Yeah.
Like it brought the old fans and brought in new fans, and you don't need a Marvel movie or you don't need a superhero
Yeah, like
to
okay,
you
yeah,
know. So
definitely.
like I think strategically or not strategically, but I think from a consumer's perspective, it did its job. So
Okay.
that's why I feel like it should have won, I hope it wins Best Picture.
Hello, Dan. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Bro. I don't know what the fuck
Is
is
it your
going on.
internet or is it
No, it's shit. Just like I don't know if
is your
it's the
camera
weather or
bugging?
what. No, it's
Oh,
my
no
internet. It's
worries.
being whacked.
But anything else you want to say about Creed before we?
Give it a rating.
Bro, I don't know. I missed the conversation already. I don't know what y'all were saying.
It's fine.
We
Just
skipped
rate it.
over and we just talked about Oscars.
Yeah, we were like,
Oh,
like
really?
what else we got to talk about?
Yeah.
Other news, I guess, or other things we've been watching.
Okay.
But what
Well,
would
I
you rate?
started.
What would you rate
Let's
Creed?
go rate Creed real quick.
yeah. Let's do that before I
I shall give it a
check out
solid
again.
8 licks.
8 licks.
Actually, 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5 licks.
I'll give it a. Or
I'll
go
go
ahead.
for
Go
it.
ahead. I'll just give it a 7. 7 licks out of 10. And again, like from what I said in the beginning, it wasn't the best Creed movie. I'm comparing it to the other Creed, so that's just
Am I
my.
freezing out again? No.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like because I did like the story of part two. I just like the way that this got a little more personal with Creed and himself. So
No, the 1 point was for Jonathan Majors.
and Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him
There
the
was
other
that.
one.
There was that 1 point from the 7 to the 8. It was Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think he has a movie called Magazine Dreams coming out. He plays a bodybuilder. So obviously,
You know what movie I'm really excited?
what 65, 64,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. I heard it sucked, didn't it?
Is it? I don't know. I mean, if it sucks, I'll watch it and it'll be like, okay, this sucks.
Hold on, let me see.
So,
I don't know.
does it? Man, I don't know. I was
It
like,
has a it has a 35% right now.
oh
Whoa,
shit. Oh man.
35%.
I need to watch it and just
I kind of want to see it now.
yeah. I want to see how bad it is.
I think isn't it? It's out. It should be out, right?
It is out, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
out.
Yo, speaking of movies being out, yeah, March, like what we said earlier, like March is pretty stacked with movies. I think Jan ran down the line. I think next week is Shazam, then the week after that is John Wick. So then I
Yeah, it
think
was
a
like
week
what?
after
It
that
was
is,
Scream
I
this
think that's the
weekend.
Super Mario one. If
It
I'm
was
not
Scream this
Yeah.
weekend, and then yeah.
this one, then the 65, then so it's just straight up. I don't want to say bangers, but like at least we got like a good
telling you,
movie
man.
list.
That's why I did the whole unlimited thing again because I feel like we're back. We're finally back in full swing.
Thank
With
God for
movies.
the unlimited thing. To be honest, for movies, it's just been
I know.
it's
dude.
so worth it, honestly.
I know.
But like, did you hear about how like they were gonna start charging different
For the
prices
seat
for yeah?
prices.
And I was like,
Yeah.
good
AMC
thing I have a
seats?
subscription.
Well, I don't have that problem.
It's yeah, it's either you pay for like a
Shitty seat.
a shitty seat or kind of like yeah, or you just get a subscription and you'll be like, oh, but honestly, like
The fuck is this, a concert now?
yeah,
But I think that's probably their reasoning
no,
for it.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like some way to boost their profit and benefit off like the movie goers, like like us, like we're loyal. Whereas like the people that are like, oh, I don't want to watch this movie, but and then
Honestly, I feel like people not going now, having cheaper seats cheaper tickets
and
for
gorgeous.
sucky ass seats, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna come for that still. So
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest.
Mm.
If I was in that on
Oh,
that boat.
would you
It's okay.
pay $30
It's
for
AMC
the?
though.
Would you pay $30 to watch the Oppenheimer, the best seat in the house?
Yes. 30? Yeah, I'd pay 30.
Okay.
I'd pay 30.
There's
All right.
the bad seats for the other ones. Kyle just paid for the bad seats that cost like $12.
12 bucks.
Says the guy that reserves a whole row for Marvel
Hey,
for
Spider
Avengers,
You
Man,
fucking did. Holy
Spider
shit.
Man
right?
was worth it. And don't tell me it wasn't, because it was.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
No.
No, but yeah,
Yeah.
there is a lot though. I think this week Scream 6, which I just
Oh yeah,
watched.
Scream 6.
How
Yeah,
was
Scream 6.
TLDR? Scream 6.
It's pretty damn good. The thing is, I'm a big fan of the Scream franchise, so I feel like um they're pretty much going. I like the fact that they went into New York. This is the first time they're out of a
Like a little town or something.
suburbs.
Oh,
Mm.
They're
okay.
in a big
Oh,
city.
that makes sense. Okay.
So I think that change kind of freshened things up a bit, and I thought it was pretty cool. It does get a little cheesy at the end a little bit, but it always does anyway. I mean, who gives a fuck? It's Scream. So yeah, I thought it was fun. So you guys check it out.
Nice.
Um, yeah, and then after that, Scream 6 next week, Shazam. I mean, see, I didn't care about Shazam only because in my mind I was like, oh, they're rebooting the whole DC thing, right? But
Yeah.
they're not. So what the fuck are they doing? Like
I still don't care about Shazam.
I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll watch Shazam. I'm interested. It's on my most anticipated thing. It wasn't even in my radar really. I thought I like the first one a lot, but Shazam coming out is we'll watch it. We'll see how it goes.
I kind of
Mhm.
wish DC didn't do a dedicated funny guy for a superhero.
A dedicated funny guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Or like
Shazam though. That's his
no, I
character
know.
though.
I don't know. In my head, I'm just like DC. Like I just want things to be dark and like I don't want
Sorry,
anything.
dude.
I don't want
Damn.
like maybe that's just me.
You depressed
It's probably
fuck.
just
I
me.
mean, I was kidding.
No, but like not to knock it or anything, but in my
See,
little twisted head, I was like, DC is like just like if you're gonna
gritty.
submerge me into a universe of just like all
Dark
these like,
characters.
dark things, you might as well just commit to the whole thing.
Yeah. Did we talk about the whole James Gunn announcement thing? Like what he said was coming out and all that? Did we
Uh,
ever talk about it? I
We
don't.
briefly talked about
Briefly.
it.
Okay.
I know there is a video. I think we said it in one podcast, like that YouTube video that he released of the slate.
Yeah.
But I know we had like a video idea for what. But
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about it only because I was expecting a full on reboot. Because if they're getting rid of Henry Cavill and
I guess we
let's
just have to wait for a Flash.
we'll just
That's
have
the
to
only
wait for
thing
what
that
they
will
do.
explain everything.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait, I guess. We didn't even talk about Flash. That's how far gone we were, right? Did we?
Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
in a sense,
Yeah,
yeah.
Super Bowl. So I thought that one was pretty cool. I mean, I
I mean, the thing is, like with the Flash, it's like we can talk about it, but also people, it's like it's like it's been swept under the rug because of Ezra. But
it's
then like,
still a good
but
trailer.
it's
though.
still yeah. I'm like I'm gonna watch it. Like
It's still a good trailer. I like the fact that I'm pretty sure that the marketing is going to be put heavily on Michael Keaton on this one, just because they don't want.
Return of the Batman. Like
Yeah, they don't want the whole Ezra Miller thing.
yeah,
Because I was telling
Mm.
people about it, like, oh yeah, Michael Keaton's in it. That's how I'm telling people. It's like, what, really? Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it out.
it used to be. I can't wait to see Ezra Miller as Flash. To be, by the way, Michael
Right.
Keaton's in
And
it.
you know what fucking sucks? He looks good in it, dude. Ezra
Who?
Miller looks so
Yeah,
good in
no,
it.
yeah, I agree.
And I'm like,
I agree.
you fucking asshole. What are you doing? Like, why are you doing this, dude? So
Yeah.
yeah, I hate it. But if they keep him and they don't keep Henry, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Fucking pissed off. Like, I think I'm just gonna stop watching DC altogether. I swear to God.
Mm.
Because like it doesn't make any sense. Why would you? And the thing that bothers me a lot is like James Gunn was saying like they're gonna do the whole new Superman thing. Fine, whatever, a younger Superman. but then he's still keeping like other people like Amanda Waller and
Mhm.
whoever the fuck, like his whole Peacemaker universe, which I'm fine with, obviously. But eh, I don't know, man. It feels like he's picking and choosing, cherry picking things that he has had a hand in, and also
He's the director. He's the director. Like
I know, but it's just like I thought he was gonna go full on reboot, which I was totally for. That's why I was fine with Henry Cavill being gone. But now it's like, why can't we have him? You're doing this Elseworlds thing. Have him do something then. Like, what the fuck? What's all that thing? You guys fucked it up. I mean, it's probably not his fault. The fact that they announced Henry Cavill being back. That's probably The Rock and whatever they were doing with Black Adam,
Hmm.
trying to push that. But I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Anything
Plus-
else you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. You haven't caught up with Last of Us, right?
I'm almost done with 8.
How's 8 though? How's 8 so
you
far?
paused on 8. You passed midway on 8.
Yeah.
Do you think it's slow?
It sucks when what's his name? The Joel. I don't
Yeah.
like when Joel is like injured.
Oh.
I can't hop on that Ellie vibe. I'm like, come on, Ellie, like do something.
Right.
But I
Well,
like Joel. Joel's cool.
I think that's what episode 8. I think you need to finish episode 8.
Yeah, I do
Daryl,
need. I was just tired out, you know.
Where did you stop? Like, if I may ask.
Like Joel killed this guy and Ellie gave him like a knife. So like not the good part.
Oh,
I
you're not
guess.
even there yet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I had a
'Cause there's-
feeling.
Yeah, because they do the same thing. This whole thing, this whole scenario, it pretty much it's not beat, kind of is beat for beat in a way, like the game. And this whole thing
Mhm.
is about.
Isn't that
I'm just
why
gonna say.
Isn't
I'm
that
just gonna say.
isn't that why this game was proclaimed Game of the Year that
Right.
year?
I'm just gonna say. Yeah. I'm just gonna say.
It's heavily
This is
it's
Ellie's.
heavily
This is Ellie's
on the
turn right now.
shoulders of the game story. So
Yeah, this is Ellie's turn right now, and I feel like honestly, after episode 8, I was kind of hesitant on Ellie being the main going forward for a while. But after episode 8, knowing what she can do, the actress, yeah, I have full faith in her. Like, I can see her as the lead going forward. So, I mean, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying,
yeah,
you
don't
know.
spoil.
No,
Have a-
yeah,
Sunday.
you're good.
What are you on, Kyle? Like, where did you stop?
5.
You're still on episode 5?
5 is the one with
That was episode
the
5.
boys.
Yeah.
That was the best one for me.
The
brothers.
boys. Oh, Henry and Sam.
Oh, okay. Maybe
The
I'm not
brothers?
there yet.
Oh
No, you're not there yet. This is you're
No,
not.
before.
They're talking about Henry and Sam, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just started talking about them.
Okay.
Okay, but I haven't seen them. Or no, the last time I saw them was when they woke them up.
See, I'm curious to think what Aaron thinks of the show because, like,
for
for
me,
me,
if
yeah,
so if I'm coming from the perspective of never playing the game, and then like I have friends that have played the game, so they kind of know it, like you, John, like beat for beat, so they know what to expect. Kyle, did you play the game?
Partially, I didn't finish it. Partially, I got like
Okay.
through most of the beginning, but I'm like,
well, when Sarah
wow.
dies and then that's it, he stopped.
yeah, I was
Just
like,
kidding.
I'm done.
What, they killed the daughter? Fuck. Just kidding.
No, but I'm looking at this as like to be honest, the first season of Walking Dead. That's how I'm taking this movie.
Okay, interesting.
So that's what got me into it, is just that whole zombie aspect. But it felt like I'm in Walking Dead season 5 or something, like in the prison where it's just human versus human,
yeah.
which is still good. I feel like this is doing it. It's doing it way better than Walking Dead with I guess like handling humans and like the stakes are high and stuff. So I like that aspect. So that's how I'm coming in. Like there's a Walking Dead aspect there, but it's been doing it good. It's been doing it well to where I'm enjoying it. And it's freaking Pedro Pascal, man. He's daddy material, man.
Oh no,
Daddy, dude.
You said it.
He's golden
He's
Dude,
daddy.
baby.
everyone is daddy,
He is
dude.
baiting
Everyone
the
says his
entire
daddy, dude.
internet. he
He is
is
daddy, dude. He's the
he is
daddy of the
baiting the
internet.
entire
He's
internet.
the daddy of the
I
year,
know.
bruh.
Did you see him?
He's
Did you see how he
Grogu.
looked in the Mandalorian premiere? Dude,
No.
that's daddy energy right there. This guy fucking knows. He knows,
I need
dude.
to watch Mando. I haven't caught up.
He's
Yeah.
daddy, dude.
Mando's good. Yeah. Pedro Pascal this is his I don't know quarter. What the fuck? Like he has Mando
Quarter.
now. Yeah, because of 2023, because he had Last of Us.
Yeah,
Now
this is him.
Mando's
It's him
coming
and
in.
Jonathan Majors. It's him and Jonathan Majors.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
real,
Yeah,
quarter.
dude.
actually that's true. It's
Fucking
unless
real.
someone else, rising, like it's their slate this entire year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing that I like about The Last of Us, and I'm not going to talk about any spoilers. Don't even worry about that. It's the fact that they got the creator involved. He's literally the guy. He's the executive producer with the guy that did Chernobyl. So it's both of them together
Ooh.
working. So at this, like, it's a lot of the stuff that they did with the game, where it worked, and they know it worked, and they know that it will work on the TV show. They kept, but there's some stuff that they improved on that they probably was like missed opportunities that were there. That they just couldn't do in the game before, but now they could go back on it, change things a little bit, make
Okay,
it a
like
little better.
yeah.
That I thought would be good, and that's kind of like the back and forth with him, with the creator of the game, and him and with the guy from Chernobyl, which is I thought was pretty cool because,
I didn't know the guy from Chernobyl was also a
yeah, he's
part
a
of it.
showrunner. He's the showrunner for it.
Yeah.
So
And Chernobyl was amazing. So
yeah, definitely. Like the guy that did like Jackson, right? The town, that stuff was not in the first game at all. That stuff didn't show up until the second game. But they had a way
oh, like the little
incorporate that into
town,
this
the
one. Yeah.
little okay, yeah.
They had a way to incorporate that into this one because hey, we already have that town. Let's just put it in here, move the story
Like
around a little
seated
bit,
in everyone's mind, and then
make it
that
make
way-
sense. And
Yeah.
it's because they have that benefit of going back on it. Like, hey, we could probably just incorporate that here now and
Yeah,
build
you're
up
right.
on it. So I thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, I don't want to go into much, but the last episode, I'm a little worried. I feel like they have so much more to do.
You're just sad he's gonna be gone for another year.
I know, I am.
But it's
I
okay.
know.
You got Mando, and then whatever else
for like
comes.
what 8 weeks, and then he's
Yeah, for
gone.
8 weeks,
then
and
he's
then it's like
gone.
I'm bored.
I'm just gonna watch dude. I still haven't watched the Nick Cage movie with him. So I'll probably watch that.
You really? Oh,
still haven't watched it.
It's a must watch.
I know. I see clips about it. I see clips of it, but I still haven't
Yeah.
watched it. Probably watch that soon.
Mm.
But yeah, is there anything else that? Oh, you wanted to mention the Jennifer Lawrence thing? I don't know what you think.
Oh yes. Yeah. I'm excited to see Jennifer Lawrence in this role.
For real,
I think the role is great. I think the role
it's
is
for her.
Yeah, it's
For
for
her?
her.
It's perfect.
What is it?
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's perfect for who she is. Like, I forgot
What is
the title is.
the
What something hard feelings or good feeling?
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings. Yeah.
It's no hard feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, no hard feelings. It's
Excuse me.
basically it's like a raunchy comedy. For some weird reason, I don't think she's ever done one like this.
No, yeah, I
Right?
don't think
Mm.
she's ever done a role like this.
Yeah,
as far
she's
as I
done
know.
she's done comedic stuff. Like she's done obviously like Silver Linings. That's kind of in that realm, but at the same, it's still a drama movie. So,
Yeah.
but like a raunchy comedy like this, yeah, it's kind of perfect for her, and I kind of want to see it. I think it's the guy that did Good Boys. Good Boys, I think.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not good with names.
Interesting.
But yeah, I want to see it. It
I'll
does look
check
good.
out the trailer later.
It is. So it's the director of Good Boys. The one with like, you ever watch that one? The middle school kids with.
I mean, I did.
Oh, the
Same vibe,
the kid
same vibe.
actor. Okay,
Yeah.
like
It's
those
same
kids
vibe, but
that
it's
wanted to
Jennifer
like see boobs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire movie was just about seeing.
Right.
Or I forgot what their adventure was, but it was something
Yeah.
along those lines.
Yeah,
Okay,
I forgot.
interesting,
But
cool.
no, it does look good for what. Like I've never seen her in this kind of role. Surprisingly, like I saw a comment where it's like, was Amy Schumer supposed to do this movie or?
Oh wow!
I
I
was
could
like,
totally see Amy
Oh,
I was
Schumer
like,
do
oh
this.
fuck, I could
I
probably
know, but like that, I
like,
don't know if that's a. I don't know if you were
like
shooting up or down with that.
they're
Like,
kind
oh
of
man,
shooting down on the type of the movie, but honestly, the movie looked fun. Like fuck you, it looked fun. I was
I
like,
don't think I would have watched it if it was Amy Schumer.
I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah,
But
right. See,
no,
that's
well
the
then
thing. It's like
she's hit or miss though. I've
no,
liked her in like
nothing against Amy Schumer, but just knowing her acting presence, I wouldn't have watched it.
I
But
liked her
because
in
it's Jennifer
Trainwreck.
Lawrence in this role, then it's like, okay, this is something new from her. You know?
Yeah, I think that's probably it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably it. Yeah, I probably would have
It's like
just like, yeah, it's another.
I'm tired of like she's probably tired of being the poster girl for Hunger Games. You know, like
I
Hmm.
don't think has anyone even mentioned Hunger Games lately?
no
No.
Oh,
no
apparently, I
recent
thought
news has been. I
I
haven't
think
seen news
I think
around
they're
it.
doing something with it, though, right? I'm pretty
I mean,
sure they are.
they're doing it. It
No, because
just
you said
there
wasn't
hasn't
there a
been any
book
leak.
that you said that they're doing? Who said there was a book? Someone said there was a book.
I do not remember.
Um, but yeah, they're doing something. Apparently, there's talk of them doing Harry Potter, like real Harry Potter again.
Yeah, that's not
I just, I don't know because the way that they're talking about it is like they don't want to do it unless the original comes back.
obviously.
Hmm.
So if they, like I don't know because there's talks of them making a studio like the Wizard, like the same thing they did with DC, where it's DC Studios now.
Oh
They want to
my
do one for the
god.
Hey,
Wizarding World.
can
Yeah.
things just like
Oh
die
my
and then
god.
let just things new happen? Like I don't
Well,
know.
And
It's
that's
just
yeah.
that's what happens when you have millennials take over. We just
Well,
like
not
living in the past. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
well. No, but the thing is, I do give credit to the CEO of Warner Brothers. Like he knows what IP is working and what's popular for them, and he knows what characters are the most popular. The fact that they said, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna go about it. Like I said, I'm still a little whatever. The fact that he said like, yeah, Superman's our most important character, but the fact that we're not doing it justice is a problem. The fact that they acknowledge that, it makes me feel good about it. The fact that they're saying like, yeah, one of our IPs, Harry Potter, is just there. We're not doing anything with it, but I mean, because we're doing something with it, but it's obviously not to the point of like
we're
Fantastic
making
Beasts.
money.
Like, yeah, Fantastic Beasts. Like, I didn't even watch the third one or whatever the fuck that was.
Don't watch it.
Exactly, I know because you told me not to, but the fact that they're like, hey, if there's a possibility of them doing, I don't know, the Cursed Child or something, then obviously everyone would be down for it. Everyone would be excited. So, um, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see.
You and great transition, but I guess you got to creed it.
What?
You got to creed the story, and like if you're gonna reinvent something, like you better, or like if you're gonna take it to not the worst transition, but like taking the Creed taking the Creed franchise and then pushing it into this direction without the the whole
Hold it.
Rocky holding his hand, so
Yeah.
like okay cool, like you can take bigger franchises and then as long as you kind of like smoothly transition out of the the once remains of what it was.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fine with them doing what they want as long as it's done with care.
Damn.
Um,
What if
and
they
that's really all that matters.
what if they did Hogwarts, but it's like Mean Girls? Damn, that would have been dope. Just kidding.
That
I
sounds like
don't know,
that sounds
man.
like a Disney Plus show.
I have no idea what else
That
can you
sounds like
do
that
to
would be on
bring
Disney Plus.
like Cursed Child. Sure, you can do it, but like anything after that, I just don't know what else.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
too
either
because
you
like
explore backwards, but I don't see it going forwards. If that makes sense.
I feel like they can. There's probably a way to do it. It's just a matter of getting the original guys to do it because I
I
don't know
don't
if they
think they
would
would
want
want to
to.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
so,
like like
like
I think that's the thing that we're stuck on right now for all of us is just that idea. Like sometimes you gotta let it die or let it stay where it's at. Like
You know what's
Harry,
crazy?
like
It's like,
not like
you know who you
Harry
sound
Potter
like
had
right
it.
now?
What?
Kylo Ren, baby.
Oh,
Let the past die.
no, like what's funny?
like
It's
it
like
had its
people.
run. Like why are you
No,
gonna
yeah,
bring it back?
people
Kind
had
of
its run, but let's like if the actors, if you want the story and the actors, cool. But if you just follow the actor, cause like you know, I don't know. Like I
Well,
get like you want to follow the whole wizarding universe, but you cannot also be like, I want these specific people back, because then you're not
no,
like
So you're
really.
based
it's not necessarily. I think they're saying like they want to do something with
with
the
the
Wizarding
IP,
World,
yeah.
but they don't want to do something like the Cursed Child without the original
Ah,
cast.
got it. So they're just
Mm.
pulling a Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Ah,
so
okay.
basically that's what they're saying. Like they don't want to do
I'm down
something.
for that. Pulling a
y-
Mandalorian, like
Yeah. Plus,
That's what
hey,
okay,
we're gonna.
let's
if
That's what
if
we're
they
gonna
don't,
call it now.
uh
It's like,
like
oh,
I said, if
they
they
just
don't go back
mandoed
to
it.
old things, we've never would have gotten Creed.
give us a
So,
Quidditch match. Like a Quidditch match character trying to
oh, dude, can you
rise
imagine
up.
like can you imagine a sports
Creed
movie
style
for
Quidditch.
Hogwarts? It's like a
Yeah, that's
Hogwarts
what I'm
sports movie for
saying.
Quidditch,
Exactly.
dude.
Dude, Quidditch is an amazing sport in that world. I'm like, bro,
That's
you should like
crazy.
highlight this shit, you
Dude, it's like
know?
Remember the Titans, but Quidditch.
Exactly.
Holy shit, dude!
Dude, write that shit, Jan.
The
Write
fuck?
that shit.
Who do we gotta call?
Oh
Y'all got him on
no,
LinkedIn or what? We gotta call
the
somebody.
ideas are everywhere now. So
There's
I would
even like,
focus on I would do that, or I would love to see the origin stories of the foreheads. The
oh yeah,
forehead.
no, I was
yeah,
about to say
like
like if they did a movie
Gryffindor.
for the origins of
Uh
each house, I think I would be
that would
on
be
board with
dope.
it.
Ah,
And like and with that, you
Hey,
don't
come on,
even
you're
need the
you're a
original
prequel
cast.
fan. You're a prequel fan.
yeah, I know, but I kind of just I want to tell stories in the school already. You know, like there's so
The
much to be
school
told
has
in
been
there.
there for years. What do you mean?
Yeah, I
Also,
don't get
you
like I
want
don't
you want
care
a
about them like
so you
forming the
want a story of
house.
the ghost, huh? You want the story of the
No,
ghost
like
in
for
the
example,
water,
like if
in the toilet, huh? Her.
give me a Euphoria type of show in
Oh,
Hogwarts.
oof.
Oh,
I'm just
that'd be
kidding.
dope. Like they're
I'm
Hold
just
taking
on,
kidding.
drugs.
hold
I'm
on,
just
Dude, they're
kidding,
taking
hold on.
potions and shit.
dude.
Oh
It's
my god. Yo.
Y'all, it's crazy.
In the room of what's
can
it
you
called?
fucking imagine, dude?
What's
Okay,
it
let's
called?
fucking go
The
dark
room
with
of
it, bro.
something?
Like let's say like we have like a mudblood. Let's just follow her. The fact I'm saying mudblood, like let's just follow her story and how she feels like
You
an
know what?
outcast.
You know who needs to do it?
Oh my
Warner Brothers
god.
just needs to cut a deal with HBO
Bitch,
and then
Warner
have
Brothers
HBO.
is HBO Max.
Huh?
Yeah,
Warner
Warner
Brothers
Brothers
is HBO
HBO.
Max. Yeah, they're literally. Why do you think the Warner Brothers
Okay.
stuff is in HBO Max?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
So they're fine. They
yeah.
have
So
to
Dude,
then HBO just needs to, because
that'll
anything out
be
of HBO
so
seems to
dope.
be relatively
just
solid.
put
So
Zendaya and Slytherin, dude. We got the fucking story.
Dude, that sounds dope, man. That or the Quidditch one. I'm down for
it's
like
It's
crazy
like
either.
because
they're
these
addicted to
are
the polyjuice
basically
potion. Like
SNL
fuck,
sketches.
Yeah, dude, they're getting high on potion. Fuck, dude, that's gonna be
polyjuice
dope.
potion. Fucking like the
Yo,
professor told us this was forbidden. It's in the forbidden section of the fucking forbidden library or the library or whatever, and that's where they
yeah.
get all these recipes. Oh my god, dude.
What an SNL sketch. That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Wow, I didn't know they really want to do. They still want to do something with that world, though. I didn't think.
Yeah, because there's big fans. There's still fans out there. I mean, they're not
It's
doing
the
anything
people
with.
that are playing Wizard. It's the
Yeah,
people
look
that are
at like
playing the
fucking
game.
Hogwarts Legacy. Like, that's not even anything related to like Harry Potter. It's in the Wizarding World, but I'm pretty sure
People
it
just want
fucking
to
blew up.
wave a wand and be
Like,
magic.
yeah, sing like you want to like say Avada Kedavra to your fucking professors or whatever. All of a sudden, it's
Dude,
I was
possible.
thinking the same thing. We
It's
were thinking the
possible.
same thing. That's the
Yeah,
only reason why people want to play
everyone's
it.
been
It's like,
doing it though. Everyone's
Avada
been doing
Kedavra
it.
to the
Yeah,
fucking the trolley lady. Anything from the trolley dares? Avada Kedavra. Have you seen that fucking meme?
I haven't seen it, but like I just know like that's the spell everyone wants.
yeah.
Yeah, God, I need to play it. I still haven't gotten to that point. Like, I think I've just been busy, so I'm gonna start playing it again soon.
You're just
Hey,
Revelio.
what's
Revelio! Revelio!
dude? What's up, Gino? How's it going?
Hello.
Sup, Gino?
No, yeah, Revelio is a like that. That is one thing I realized. Like, you fucking say that everywhere because you gotta make sure, like, you gotta make
Yeah.
like shit pops up.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the summer to hop on all these games right now.
I know. Like Breaking Bad, bitch. Just asking.
Hey, I will get there. I'll get there.
And I'm still trying to catch up. Like I think there's I haven't watched Physical 100. I don't know if you
Ooh.
have.
Dude,
I
I'm watching that. I'm
Is it
what
watching
good?
episode are you on?
episode 6.
Is it
Oh, you're on
good?
six? Oh, I stopped at like 4. So
Is the guy from Singles Inferno in it? I felt like
One
he
guy,
was.
yeah.
The
One guy
buff dude,
is.
right?
he's in every show now. Just
He
saying.
is.
Yeah,
The,
he's been pushed out to
from
every
the
show.
first season, right? The first season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they called it out, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I kind of want to see
He's
that.
making bank, man, popping up in all these shows.
Dude, I know. Well, the real question is, when is season 3 of Single?
Oh my god.
When is season
Oh,
3,
that's
baby?
what? No, that's like later this year.
That's probably
Maybe.
it. Probably is. I mean, it came out like December,
Yeah,
so
it's a late one.
no. Weirdly enough, season two had better stuff. I'm gonna ruin Physical 100 for
Oh no.
wow. No, yeah, but season two had it had more drama. Remember, like we were talking about Nadine, like fuck, she's bringing like American drama into this shit. I
Yeah.
fucking love it, dude.
No.
Dude,
I wanted it to keep it a wholesome
was like,
Korean drama,
dude.
not bring American shit into it.
No, I love Nadine though.
No, yeah. It's
Nadine
No,
was
but
dope.
when she was
Like-
like, hey, you should go for the other guys or whatever. You should, that's what we
Yeah.
go for anyways.
She
Get
said
to
that, I was
know
like,
the other guy. I was
"Whoa."
like, whoa, this chick is fucking slimy, dude. Fuck yeah, let's go.
And it was even to the new chick.
The new chick, yeah.
Yeah,
with,
she was saying that to the new chick too. I was
with
like,
the new guy.
damn.
the
Dude,
edits
that
are
was
crazy.
I love Nadine. Nadine was dope. I just can't believe I watched it.
I know. Hey, it was
now,
fun.
now
though.
you get it.
It's fun.
No, this whole time I thought it was literally a Korean drama show, but it was basically a reality show.
I know. What the hell? What was the name of the girl that you were into again?
Soki.
Sulky? No, not Sulky.
No,
Oh, is
Sons of
this- oh, no,
Inferno
no,
is the best
Sulky's
reality TV
Ooh,
show. Fuck
so-
yeah, it is.
oh, Sobi.
Oh yeah,
Zoe.
Zoe. Okay.
Oh, I didn't like Zoe.
What? Why?
She's too innocent. But I think
Wow.
we said like, oh man, she's acting. What if she's acting the whole time?
Oh no, she definitely was. She did a
She's
really good
an
job at it. She
actor.
did a really good job at it.
Mm.
Whatever role she was playing, she did great.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad for the other one. It was the one that I thought
Park,
it was like, huh?
Park, the one that didn't get any.
Yeah, the tan one.
Yeah.
I thought she was the one that was gonna get the most for some reason. Then all of a sudden, she got nothing.
Oh, but speaking of Physical 100, I need an American version of Physical 100 just for the
No,
chaos. Just for the chaos.
GF.
no,
No, you wouldn't want to see it.
that's what real world is for. That's what real world is for. So we don't need we don't need.
No, but I heard Physical 100 though is like encouraging.
Yeah, that's why I liked it.
So if
That's why I like Physical 100.
American, I feel like if they do it in America, it's
Oh,
not
you
gonna
don't?
be that way.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like
you fucking suck, you can't do it, like shit like that.
yeah. So that's why like it blows me away sometimes. Like Singles Inferno, like the culture is so different. Like they all like, even though there's drama, there's like a lot of respect for each other. Same goes for like I watched the Great British Bake Off. It's the same thing. Like like an American cooking show, like or like
There's always, like,
American. Yeah, there's always like
drama
this
needs
type
to be
drama. So like, oh
addressed.
shit, something like, oh, he put something in my food. Fuck that guy. But like in like Great British Bake Off, they're like, oh man, I just messed up my meal. Like I just messed up my stuff. I'm like, damn. It's so calming. Like that's what I need in this life. Like American TV effed up my mind. Like I just want drama all the time.
That's why we need Nadine, man. Nadine brought that drama.
No, Physical 100. There's no drama. It's all like encouraging. Like this one guy's like, "Wow, you got a big bicep." Like you'll just hear a lot of no, honest. You'll just hear like a lot of
The
encouragement.
dude with the biggest bicep says you have a big bicep, and then you're like, wow.
Like, I'm pretty sure you just want me to compliment your bicep, but thank you.
Yeah. You're like, oh, thank
Like,
you.
bro, you got a nice Dorito. Thanks, man.
But I like Physical 100.
Yeah,
We
I
just
need to
ran
watch that.
through like 5 episodes like last week or yesterday.
Is it
Oh
done?
wow.
It's
Oh,
done, right?
I think it's done. Yeah.
Okay. Well, oh yeah. When I have time, I'll watch that. Anyways,
Anything else? Yeah.
no.
All right. With that said, thank you for listening to the Spit Talk podcast. Catch us on our next episode. Follow us on our socials, the Spit Talk podcast or Spit Talk podcast. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. For more updates, follow us on our Discord. Once again, we are Aaron, Jan, and Kyle. See you guys. Bye.
bye.
Bye.